Hey out there and welcome. I'm Kate and I am glad you're here. So I have a practice today that is for those days when you need a recovery day, when everything hurts and all you want to do is lay there and die. So grab all of the things, strap, some kind of strappy thing, a couple of blocks, a blanket, maybe two if you want. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's just... Okay, so we're gonna start on our backs. If you do have a blanket or a towel, you're gonna grab that, and we're gonna make a kind of a burrito, right? It's the burrito fold. Gonna take this thing and fold it into neat thirds. So we've got it there. And then you're just gonna bring it so it's on the top half of your mat, along the same line as your mat. You're gonna go ahead and lay down and bring this thing to your lower back. And you're just gonna rest here. Get yourself situated in a way that's comfortable. If your low back feels tight, and you can keep your knees bent and let your knees drop in toward each other. If you wanna work deeper into your inner thighs and into your hips, you can come into a little Supta Badakanasana, or you can just stretch your legs out. I'm going to take a couple of breaths here. And feel the weight of your body start to drop into the floor. And simply enjoy the rhythm of your breath. How your body fills as you inhale, and that softening, that release as you exhale. And while you're here, just take a moment to check in, to notice what's sore, what needs your attention today. And then you're going to start to move your fingers and wiggle your toes. Start to roll out your ankles, roll out your wrists. And while you're laying here, you're just gonna casually stretch your arms overhead, like you could give yourself, like this, a full body yawn. Gonna reach gently from side to side. Oh. That's it. And then bring your arms down and around. You're gonna walk your feet in and just roll to one side. Nice and easy. You can slide that blanket out. If you wanna bring the blanket underneath your head, you can 100% do that. And then you're gonna grab for your strap and just bring it so it's nearby, okay? And take a couple of breaths here with your feet wide. Knees are gonna drop in toward each other. And then take your knees and drop them over to the right. And you can take your arms, come into a big old capital T. I'm just gonna keep yawning apparently, I'm sorry. Yeah, and then bring your legs up through the middle and drop them over to the other side. Give yourself a little length there. All right, and then back up through the middle. You can keep your left foot on the floor, draw your right knee into your chest and just give it a little tug. And then maybe make some circles in that hip. Yep, and then in the other direction with those circles. That's fair, right? Okay, and then you're gonna take that right ankle and hook it on the top of your left thigh. Flex that right foot and just press your inner thigh away. You can slide your hand down right into the hip crease here, and you're gonna press that away. And then draw that left knee in. You can always keep your left foot on the floor if it feels super tight in this right side and you wanna go deeper. Otherwise, you're gonna bring this left knee in. Interlace your fingers behind the knee or over your shin. Feel your tailbone lengthen, your shoulders soften. That's it. And then while you're here, you're just gonna grab the outer edge of that foot with your right hand. Come into a half happy baby. Oh, Oh, it's cranky today. That's why we're here, right? So if you want to keep this left knee bent, right, you can do that. If you want to add some hip flexor, some depth to the stretch, or, you know, little dynamic action here, you can straighten that left leg and just keep your left leg active as you do. Okay, and then you're gonna pull your knee into your chest and grab for that strap. And you're gonna take the strap over the ball of your foot. Oh, yowza. And then stretch your leg up straight. And then you wanna feel the heads of your arm bones plunk back in. So your shoulders are relaxed. Press gently into the ball of your foot. Left leg is still going to be active here. And think about pressing the back of your right thigh toward the front edge of your mat. And we're just going to hang here and breathe. Try to soften where you can. Working into the back of your leg is a giant deal sometimes. So cut yourself some slack. If you need more strap, then give yourself more strap. This is a recovery day, right? So don't go too crazy on yourself. You're gonna take both straps into your right hand, keeping that extension through your inner right thigh. Oh, we're gonna drop out to the side. Yes. While you're here, feel that outer right hip, that one where we pushed away in the very beginning, feel that start to lengthen away from your armpit. All the while, the top of your left thigh is gonna root down. Yes, let me get to breathe here for another round. And then bring it back up through the middle. And you're gonna take the strap into your left hand, hook your right thumb into this hip crease again. Keep that pressure kind of pushing toward the front of your mat, and you're gonna cross your leg over. I don't know, it doesn't take much, a couple inches. You wanna keep this right side of your low back and your pelvis area, pelvic area on the floor. I'm trying to think of what the proper word is here. But if you've kind of come off the floor, you're gonna re-ground through your back body. Okay, so far so good. Gonna come back up through the middle and grab one strap in each hand, and you're gonna shimmy that strap down so it comes over your heel. And then you're gonna kind of pull in and down, like you could plug that leg deeper in, and we're just taking the stretch. Hopefully it moves a little deeper into the back of your thigh. We'll see. All right, and then you're gonna bend your knee. You can take the strap off your foot, and you're gonna take the top of your foot with your left hand, right? And just drop the pinky toe edge of your right foot on the top of your left thigh, and give yourself a moment to let this right knee start to drop down. So we're in like a little half lotus kind of thing, working into the groin. If that feels too major, you can always come into a half supta Badakanasana. It's okay. The inner edge of your foot can come to the inner edge of your left thigh, right? One more breath here. I've got my right foot super flexed, so the pinky edge of the foot kind of roots down into the top of the thigh. That helps me focus the stretch. So you can do the same. And then pull it in. Okay, you're gonna place that right foot on the floor. And then stretch it all the way out and give yourself a moment here. I'm gonna shake out that leg. Okay, then you're gonna bend both knees, pull your left knee in, right foot's gonna stay on the floor, and just go for some circles in this left side. Same deal in this one. Not doing anything major today, just working some muscle groups that probably need a little love. And then a circle in the other direction. Yeah. Okay, and you're gonna hook that left ankle on top of your right thigh, press that inner left thigh away, and breathe. You can take your hand down to that hip crease and lengthen that away from your left armpit. You can hang right here if this feels good and you wanna stay, Or you could draw that right knee in. And you can interlace your fingers behind your knee, over the top of your shin. Keep this left foot flexed, right? And remember to breathe. That's super important. Remember to breathe. You got this. Okay, then you're gonna grab the outer edge of your foot with your left hand. Oh, and come into your half happy baby over here. And again, if you wanna keep this right foot flat on the mat, that's cool. If you wanna stretch it out, you can stretch it out, flex that right foot, and lengthen the top of your thigh out of this hip and feel it stretch all the way down into your heel. It's good stuff. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, and then pull your knee into your chest. You're gonna grab the strap and bring it over the ball of your left foot. Oh. And stretch it up. Again, you wanna give yourself enough strap so you can relax the heads of your arm bones down onto the floor. Feel the back of your thigh stretch up through your heel, and also feel it press toward the front edge of your mat. And that right leg's gonna stay active. All right? All right. We're good here. Just breathe. Notice if your foot's like sickling a little bit, you wanna keep the pinky toe edge of your foot drawing back towards your nose. So you got a flat footprint on the ceiling. Nice, evenly distributed footprint. Okay, then you're gonna take both straps into your left hand. Here goes, come out and open to the left. Keep rooting through that right side. Feel that outer left hip curl away from you and breathe. Try to relax as much as you can. All right, when you inhale, bring it up through the middle. You're gonna take the straps into your right hand. Left thumb's gonna hook into that hip crease. Eyeballs are gonna pop right out of your dome. It's totally fine. Keep drawing the pinky toe edge of your foot back towards you. Ooh, as you lengthen through that outer left hip, left side body's still on the floor, right? We haven't shifted any weight. You still have your full kind of back body resting on the floor. And this is like slightly wretched, but some part of me feels like I could stay here forever because I feel like it is kind of undoing some tightness, right? That's why we're here. It is doing some good. Even if you want to cry, take another breath. Ooh, okay, come back through the middle and you're gonna shimmy. Bring that strap over your heel and you're gonna kind of pull in and down. And while you do, kind of push up into the strap with that heel. Ah, yes. It's glorious. Take another breath, why not? And then you're gonna bend your knee in. Get rid of the strap. Okay, now you're gonna take the top of that left foot into your right hand. You're gonna slide the pinky toe edge of your foot onto the top of your right thigh, and maybe this knee wants to open out. If that feels terrible or just not, I don't know, you're not into it, you can come into this half Badakanasana, right? So the sole of your foot comes to the inner thigh. Just trying to work into your groin, this inner thigh a little deeper here. Yeah. All right, and then you're gonna pull the knee in gently. Bring your right leg in too. Take your knees wide. Keep your tailbone lengthening. And then you can either grab the backs of your knees or your pinky edges of your feet and come into a happy baby. Oh, and you can rock a little bit side to side here. Okay? All right, bring those knees in. And I'm a roller, so you can either roll to one side and come into your table or come to a comfortable seat, or you can just roll up. I'm a big fan of rolling up. So let's do it. Oh, goodness. All right, you're gonna roll all the way up and grab one of your blankets or your block, and we're gonna take a seat with the strap. There we go. All right, here we are. So from here, you're just gonna let your hands rest in your lap for a moment. All right, and you're gonna drop your right ear up and over your shoulder. And for just a second, give your head a little shake. Yep. And then you're gonna lift your head through center and drop to the other side and just a little shake. We're not gonna get too deep into the neck, but just, I don't wanna forget about it. So you're gonna lift your head and take your gaze over your right shoulder. Take your gaze up and over like a big old rainbow. So your gaze comes over that left shoulder. And then back through center. All right. From here, you're gonna shrug your shoulders tight up into your ears. And let them drop. Just trying to get rid of some tension there. One more. Squeeze it in. And then let it drop. Okay, so now you're gonna take this strap over your right shoulder. Yes. You're gonna take your right arm up and alongside your ear. I had to pause and think. Okay, so now from here, you're gonna bend that right elbow, walk your fingertips down your back. Take a hold of that elbow with your left hand. Feel your tailbone lengthen down. Your low ribs are gonna knit in, right? Don't let them do this crazy thing. Keep them drawn in. And just take a couple of breaths here. This might already be super intense, and that's perfectly fine. Now you're gonna find that top end of the strap with your right hand and take your left arm out to the side, and you're gonna flip so your thumb points toward the floor, and then you're gonna walk the back of your hand up and try to find the tail end of the strap. So you end up looking like this. Doop, right? Okay. And just breathe. Maybe you can grab your fingertips. If you can, that's cool. If you don't have a strap, you can just grab t-shirt. Right? It's all good. Again, you want to feel your tailbone lengthen down, sitting bones root in, and keep lifting through the crown of your head. It's easy to want to kind of curl in here because this is big. This is a big stretch. But see if you can. Keep the top of your head lifting up. We're going to lengthen up through this right elbow and take just this itty bitty lean over to the left. And I mean itty bitty. It's all good. And then come back through the middle. You're going to slowly release your hands. Take your left hand out to the side, and you're going to swing your right hand to that left knee. Sit up nice and tall, and then spin and do a little twist here. All right, back through the middle, and we're just going to switch sides. So you've got this strap up and over that left side. All right, now sweep that left arm alongside your ear, bend your elbow, walk your fingertips down, and then grab a hold with your right hand. Feel the tops of your shoulders settle away from your earlobes, low ribs settle into your abdomen. Breathe. I've been waiting all day to say abdomen. I mean, I haven't, but it's fine. All right, and now you're gonna grab the top end of your strap with your left hand. Take your right arm around, right? Flip it so the back of your hand comes to your back, and you can find your fingertips or you can find the strap. Hug your elbows in toward each other like you were going to draw a straight line with your elbows from this left elbow to the bottom of the right one, and just breathe here. And maybe after a couple of breaths, you can start to walk the hands a little closer together. It's all good. You got it. And then you're going to lengthen up through this left side. And it's a baby lean over to the right. Bring it back up through the middle. Slowly, we release the strap. It's gonna come out to the side, left hand across, and then give yourself the twist. Sit up nice and tall and wring it out. That's it. And then back through the middle. And we can get rid of the strap now and come on into table. And from table, a couple of rounds of cat and cow, because we were sitting there. You might as well Give yourself some stretching through the back and through the front. All right, one more round. Okay, come back through your table. And if you're feeling super tight, right? If you're feeling like it's very cranky in your legs, you can grab your blocks here. And you're gonna take your right leg and just stretch it straight back to start. And push through your heel. Get a nice stretch through your calf there. Yep. And then we're gonna float that leg up and then step your foot up between your blocks. And sink your hips, and you can walk the blocks forward so they're right underneath your shoulders, and you're just gonna pop onto your fingertips, either on the blocks or on the floor. Keep pressing into your right foot as you lift your chest. You wanna feel your hips start to drop down and breathe. So we're working at a slow pace today. We're not gonna hit a ton of things, but this is the kind of stuff that's super important, right? To find some length. Make some space when you need it. And then draw your hips back. We're coming into our Ardha Hanuman, and you can bring the blocks with you. Feel your sitting bones drag back. You want to kind of push down into that right heel as you work here. Keep your chest lifted. And then we're gonna rock forward again, coming back into your lunge. And now you can kind of scooch your right foot out to the side and come on into your lizard. You can stay on the blocks or you can get rid of them and lower down if you'd like. It's entirely up to you. If you wanna sway a little bit side to side, you can do that too. All right, then you're gonna take your right hand to the top of your thigh and work into a twist here. You can stay right here, or you can bend that back knee and grab for the outer edge of your foot. If that doesn't work and you have a strap nearby and you're ready to, rodeo it a little bit, you can try to loop the strap, right? And you can give yourself a quad stretch without, wanting to die. Feel that right shoulder roll open. You can peel your chest back, lean back a little. Okay, then you're gonna release that and step it back, downward facing dog. And pedal it out. Make some space. Can let those hips sway. It's good. Nice, and then from here, you're gonna come on forward into a plank. Yep, and then drop your knees to your mat. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward, spread your fingers. You're gonna wrap those triceps in toward your ears. Start to drop your chest down. Arm bones plug in. You wanna feel connected through the shoulders as much as you can. And as your upper arms resist gently away from the floor, you want to feel the weight of your chest drop down. We're just playing back into the shoulders. Before we hit the other side, you can shake out your head and your neck. And then engage your core. Walk your hands back underneath you. Grab your blocks if you want them. We're going for the left side. Take your left foot, kick it back behind you. Tuck your toes. Push through that heel. You got it. And then you're gonna lift it up and step it up, coming into your lunge. Now this side may feel different. Maybe the first side, it was all about the front leg. Maybe this time it's all about the back leg, depending where the tightness is. You wanna press into those blocks or press into the floor and feel your chest lengthen, even as your hips drop. And just breathe. Yep. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Here we go. We're going to draw your hips back. Ardha Hanuman. Sitting bones drag back behind you. Keep your chest lifted and kind of lengthening away from the top of your left thigh. Okay, we're good, right? We're good. Rock forward again. We're gonna sink those hips and we're gonna come to the inside of this left foot for lizard on this side. Blocks, no blocks, hands, forearms, wherever you wanna be. Work yourself into it. Having compassion, right? For your poor, sore, and tired body. Remember, we're here to recover, not to make things worse. Oh, sometimes I do that though, but it's all right. We're not doing that today. All right, take your left hand to the top of your left thigh, spin yourself into a twist. You can hang in the twist, or you can grab that back foot, come into the quad stretch. You can lasso it with your strap. Wherever you land, you want to lean back gently. Feel that left shoulder roll open. Yes, 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 yes. And then slowly release that foot. Plant your hands, step it back again. Downward facing dog. And pedal it out. I don't know, I feel like I do it on both sides. It doesn't make any sense, it's fine. It doesn't have to, right? Okay, couple more breaths here. And then you're gonna come on forward into your plank again. Hold plank, press the floor away. Inhale, and when you exhale, you're gonna draw those knees back into table. One more puppy pose. Walk your hands forward. Triceps hug in, elbow creases roll toward the ceiling, and then pull those hips back. I like to tug my toes here once in a while to get my feet a little stretched, but you don't have to. Feel those upper arms lift, chest drops. Maybe this time it feels better to go a little deeper, maybe not. It's okay. If you're super low to the floor and you want to take your chin to the floor and your gaze forward, that works too. You're going to walk those hands back underneath you. A couple of rounds of cat and cow. Just opening up a little more. And then a downward facing dog. Let's do it. You got it. From your down dog, you're gonna walk your feet forward, hang over in your Uttanasana. Easy forward fold, softening your knees if you want. Grab opposite hand to elbow if you'd like. Keep those feet rooted. Inhale, halfway lift. Find length in your spine. Exhale and fold. Gonna sink your hips. Keep your fingertips on the floor, but lift your chest. So we're in like this kind of supported chair pose, because then you're gonna take one hand behind you. Keep dropping those hips, keep dropping those hips. You're gonna roll all the way onto your back. Pull your knees in and rock a little bit side to side. Take your arms out to the sides and let your knees drop over to the right. And feel that left shoulder sink in. And spin your gaze over and across that left arm. And bring it up through the middle and drop to the other side. Feel that right shoulder sink in. You got it. And hug your knees back into your chest. Take a moment here, maybe knees in or a happy baby. Let yourself rock gently side to side. And draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug here. And if you'd like to stretch your legs out and finish in a Shavasana, go ahead and lay out. You can pause the video here. I'm going to end it here since we are at the end of our, our time together. So if you also need to kind of move into your day, you're gonna roll to one side, press into the strength of your arms and come on up. Find a comfortable seat and take a moment to pause before you step into the rest of your day. Close your eyes, bring your palms to press in front of your heart center and bow your head and honor this body of yours, tired and cranky and sore though it may be. And say a thanks to yourself for making the time to stretch and recover how you need. I appreciate you being here. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, you can do that and check out some of my other videos. Have a great day.